presidential election event of 2016. I'm Victoria Cohen-Mitchell, host of the BBC television show Only Connect, and a gambler, thus why I've taken this gig. I'll be your host and moderator for this evening. Now, as you may have known, the election has been retooled, all right, to make it a little more entertaining, more efficient, less infuriating, that kind of thing. It's a hybrid, all right, so it's part debate, part game show, part rally, all right, and it involves all of you, okay? So it's brought to you by the Federal Election Commission, CNN, and Nerds. Willy Wonka's Nerds Candy, thickly glazed in carnauba wax for 33 years. Now, each of you has been chosen to be a stakeholder in this process, all right? And if all goes well, in the next 90 minutes, we're going to leave with the new President of the United States of America. Well, that's a great start. All right, now there's some housekeeping items before we get started. That's lovely. All right. 100 million Americans, it's estimated, is watching on television right now, but they're not. It's not about them, all right? It's about all of you here tonight, okay? You're the ones that matter, so you bear the awesome responsibility, all right? If you hear something you like, I want to hear you do what? Well, that's all right. What if you really like it? Okay, if you hear something that you're like, no, this is bullshit, what are you going to do? You're quite good at that. I'm not worried about that. That's fantastic. All right, so whatever you do, make sure your voice is heard. All right, right here, this is the space to do that. All right, so without any further ado, we're going to welcome our candidates for this evening to the stage. Let me give a great round of applause for tonight's candidates. Thank you. That was a lovely welcome to the 2016 POTUS Among Us presidential candidates. Now, we don't know you, so please go ahead and let us know your names so we can start getting to know you all. Each of the candidates, you will have 45 seconds to introduce yourself to America. We're going to begin with Alistair Daniels, and under his name here, it actually just says unknown. So I'm not sure what's going on with Alistair.
Good evening!
All right, you have 45 seconds, sir.
I'm Alistair Daniels, and I want to return control of America to a little group known as the Illuminati. Yes, America, that Illuminati. The centuries-old secret organization that's brought you such cultural upheavals as the Black Death, the Great Depression, and the last 4 seasons of the Big Bang Theory. Did you think it was surviving on the writing staff? Now, I know our methods have been unconventional. But if you give me an opportunity tonight, you'll understand a kinder, gentler Illuminati. We'll get results for America. Thank you.
Thank you, Alistair. Next up, we have Artistic Director Maggie Morphett. Maggie, you have 45 seconds.
Thank you. America, thank you. You probably recognize me from the Army's Health and Safety Training video of 1998. America has had actors in the highest role in the land before, but never classically trained actors. Now, as the artistic director of the Rip-On Landing Back Alley Players, I've had the opportunity to play a lot of great women. Eleanor of Aquitaine, Evita Peron, Cleopatra, Medea, great leaders. And I want to bring the wisdom of those roles to America. Thank you. Can I take it again?
Thank you. No, just a little time. All right, next up we have Congressman Representative Cal Kerr.
Hi, friends. I'm Representative Kaleidoscope Kerr from Oregon's 2nd District. Call me Cal, or fellow traveler, or kindred spirit. I was born and raised and enlightened at the Ponytail Commune in northeastern California. And on the commune, we don't have inequality. We share all of our resources. There are no nuclear families. We all work together. And I want to bring that to America. You know, your house is cluttered, right, with stuff. I say we just put all our possessions in big buildings, and if you need something, you go and you check it out. Everybody shares everything. If you care about America, vote care for president.
Thank you, Representative Care. Next up, we have another unknown gentleman, Mr. Brad Monroe.
Hello, my name is Brad Monroe, and I am the first genetically perfect human being born from a test tube. I was born in a facility in Atlanta, Georgia. And because of that, I know a lot of adversity. I believe in equality for all, whether you are a man, a fish person born in a facility, a clone, or even a woman. I don't want to make America great. I want to make America perfect.
Thank you, Brad Monroe. Next up, we have James Bosenhofer. Bosenhofer.
Finally, guys, I'm going to be straight with you. This is a huge night for me, okay? Because my dad and I, we've been estranged for a few years. He's Wayne Bosenhofer of Bombardier Chocolates, the second most popular American-made milk chocolate in Canada, okay? Any bells? We got into a huge fight a few years ago, and he just went nuts on me. He wrote me essentially out of the will, okay? I have it right here. It says that I have to become president of the United States if I want to get the business and the family fortune, okay? This is a $60 million decision tonight. I need your help, and I'm going to represent you. I'll take polls. I'll do votes. I'll do whatever it takes to get this money. Help me, help you, America. It's a Bosenhofer promise, all right? Let's do it together. And if, hey, might be a little chocolate in it for you, too.
That's it, James Bosenhofer. All right, next up, we have entrepreneur and ex-gamer, Troy Dunkirk.
Hey, America! What's up? I'm on a bad trip right now. You're all like looking like little cartoon characters, like out of the movie Aladdin. Listen, I'm an entrepreneur. You may have used my one of my apps, Live, which is an activist dating app which deals with climate control change, as well as Bumble. Anyway, it's $230 million. Now I'm dedicated to making America a better place, like getting better sidewalks, or possibly new monuments on Monument Road down there of Alistair Daniels and RuPaul. I'd just like to say that I want to be your president so bad, dudes. I hope you want to party and get fucked up. What the fuck does that mean?
That means we're all done, Mr. Dunkirk.
All right.
Alright then, next up we have Ambassador Joanne C. Timmy Pandel.
Yes, hello, my name is Joanne C. Timmy Pandel, and although I came from humble beginnings in Appalachia, Ohio, it's through hard work, perseverance, and the fortitude of meeting my husband, a count, that allowed me to be where I am today. Madam Ambassador to U.S. Southern Command, where I spend my time and energy working to raise money and awareness for our men and women overseas. And why just the other day, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff said, Joanne, you do so much for America. Do a little bit more and run. And I said, okay, Marty, I will. And that's why I'm here today, to do for you what you need and what you want. Like,
Thank you, Ambassador Timmy Pandel. Next up, we have YouTube sensation, Deacon World Star Flowers.
Hey, what's up, white people in poppy seeds? My name is Deacon Bowers. I'm from Yonkers, New York. Like you said, I'm from, I do YouTube. I got a YouTube channel, 7 million subscribers. I teach inner city youth valuable skills for job training, like how to balance a checkbook, how to buy a checkbook, how to spell checkbook. That's 2 words. A lot of people don't know that. I'm about a lot of stuff, campaign finance, you know, getting this country back together. But on a separate note, my girl is arrested. So just keep me and Keisha in your thoughts and prayers as I'm trying to raise funds to get out. She knocked me out because I didn't pay the Hulu subscription. Also, my man's in them are locked up as well.
All right, thank you, Deep One Wilkes of Hours. And your time is up. Next up, you have best-selling detective novelist Ted Kansas McLean.
Hi, everybody. I know it's a little strange. What does a detective novelist know about good government or about getting America on track? Well, let me just say that I've lived my life as a detective novelist, getting my main protagonist, Hal Newport, out of a lot of jams. And I plan on doing that for you, America. I'm going to get you guys out of a few jams. If I'm elected president, I promise to run my White House just like I run my own house, which is to say that I spend every day from 9 to 11 in the morning drafting, and then I spend the rest of the day
All right, Mr. McLean, thank you very much. Last but not least, we have a completely regular human being, Zorgon.
Scan the crowd with your eyes. Make personal connections with the audience. I'm Zorgon, a completely normal human being, as you can obviously tell. I am from the third largest county in Missouri. I bring you peace, America. I bring you prosperity. I bring you scientific knowledge from Missouri. Elect me, America, and I will begin the takeover of your country peacefully.
I think I party with Zorgon once.
Right, thank you, Zorgon. He appears to be done. Now, America, this is where you come in. You become very important at this moment. Presidential campaigns don't run for free, as we know. A lot of you received some money as you came in this evening, all right? Real money. So we're going to take a critical break for fundraising. Now, there's no other point this evening in which you can use your money, all right? So this is your last and final chance to spend your money. So if there's someone that you'd like to continue seeing this evening, go ahead and give them your money. Now, the audience, if there's someone you really like, you can run after them, give them your money. You can get some people around you, work together, campaign for your favorite candidate. Feel free to pass money down the aisles, whatever you need to do to make sure that you get your money to the candidate that you want. Jeff, if we could please have 3 minutes on the clock. All the candidates are going to have just 3 minutes to fundraise, beginning now. like to know, sir, what made your decision? Who did you give your money to and why?
James and Carl Care.
Alright, and why did you give your money to those two candidates?
I had money.
That's the reason, thank you, sir. Right, ma'am, who did you give your money to this evening?
It was Mr. Dunkirk.
All the money to Mr. Dunkirk.
Thank you, baby. Somebody get it, dude.
Alright, count your money, Mr. Dunkirk. Ma'am, what led you to that decision? Zero answer for that. Alright, well, we're really getting a taste of the audience this evening. So make sure you're writing down your funds on those cards. When you're done, you can put your head up. Sir, who did you give your money to this evening?
I gave it to Alistair.
Alright, all the money to Alistair. What led you to that decision, sir?
Like his robe.
Right, so you see what I'm dealing with here in America. Alright, go ahead and once you have your numbers up, I'm going to ask you to put up your little cards for me. Alright. Okay. Great. Zildon.
Sorry, that's a translation.
Okay, great, thank you. Ted, could you put your money down? Dequan, money down. Troy, money down. James, down. Oh, does he not know how to count? I'm hoping that's an accurate translation, but I'm relying on his Missourian knowledge. All right, 3,100. All right, beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I still could. I have to do one more, don't I? Jesus. All right. You, sir, Mr. Care. All right, down it goes. All right, so, well, that's how it is. All right, so suck it up. Now, those folks who have their monies down, they're now out of the race, all right? You guys did your bidding, and that's what you get. Okay? So, those folks, you can come up for your little swan song now, all right?
On a commune, we share everything. But you didn't share enough of your money with me.
My dad and I had a fight, and then he got shot in the head. But hey, I guess that's not sympathetic enough for you guys, huh? $60 million! Fuck!
So who wants to tell Keisha? I'm not going to tell her.
I guess it's back to the old IBM Selectric for me.
America, sorry man, it would have been an awesome trip. We would have gone down the gauntlet at Jackson Hole. We would have partied. Thanks for nothing.
Alright, well now America's quite sympathetic. Lots of oohs and ahs in the audience. This is it, alright? This is your top 5 candidates. Now we're going to talk about... the first part was about the money, and now I'm going to dive right into the issues, alright? I've talked to the people here in the audience tonight, and one of the #1 concerns they had was what you were going to do for the economy. So anybody can go ahead. Please let us know what your plans are for the American economy.
The economy is ugly. Let's make it beautiful. Let's think about what we can be doing to each other.
I wouldn't change anything. We've got cheap labor in China making products that all of you are buying. The consumer price index is flat. I wouldn't do anything, because as soon as you have to spend more on an iPod, that's still a thing, right? An iPod, you'll all revolt. Status quo.
The bottom line is, as someone who came from very humble beginnings, you have to help those less fortunate, because not everybody can marry a count.
Oh my God, did you guys hear that ding ding? Alright, well, that was all Ambassador Timothy Pandel speaking, right? Alright, so Ambassador, could you please choose a competitor? Alright, now we're going to have a little head-to-head competition here.
I would like the actress.
The actress Maggie Morphett. Alright, please step forward, you two. I just need a volunteer from the audience. Ma'am, you're sniffling your nose. This is an important time for you. If you wouldn't mind, please, choosing one of these cards. Beautiful, thank you. And could you read it aloud to the audience?
Shake on it.
Beautiful, shake on it. And ma'am, what was your name?
Liz.
Liz, thank you, Liz. All right. Oh my God. So they don't pay me enough for this, all right? Okay, shake on it. A handshake is so much about a person, right? It tells you what kind of person they are, what kind of president they could be, all right? And we're going to give each of these candidates right now a chance to give you a handshake, all right? So you'll have the opportunity to shake their hand, all right? And at the end of the handshake, you can tell the audience which handshake was more presidential, all right? So feel free to take the stage. This is lovely. Thank you.
Hello, Liz. You know, Liz reminds me of Elizabeth Taylor, which reminds me of Cleopatra, which reminds me of my role in Cleopatra, which reminds me of the review that said, it says in the program, she's great. Liz, it's wonderful to meet you. I follow. Thank you very much. I'm a woman. Actor. She said actress, I prefer actor.
Liz, such a pleasure to meet you. Madam Ambassador Joanne C. Timney Pendel. Liz, when I look at myself in the mirror every day, I think I want to be Liz. I want to be as strong and as confident and as honest as you are, and to make changes for America in the way that you make change every day. Liz, you're beautiful and a humanitarian. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Let's go around the floor. A difficult decision here, but you actually have to choose which handshake was more presidential.
Not the words, just the handshake.
Well, whatever. It's up to you. All right, you're the voter here.
I vote
For the ambassadress.
All right, the ambassadress is the more presidential of the two. So I'm sorry, Maggie Morphett, but you will have to go home. Thank you, Liz, very much.
We love you.
I love you too. You know, I've lost roles before. Since the time I was an infant, really, I've lost roles that I wanted. America, I wanted this role from you. And I didn't get it. That's okay. I'll come back, I'll start my own goddamn theater company, like I always have. The play is the thing, everyone. The play is the thing.
Thank you. You're not off the hook yet, okay? I was talking to a bunch of people here in the audience tonight, and they they care a lot about energy, all right? And how we're going to continue providing energy for you Americans moving forward. So could you please let us know a little bit about your plans for energy policy in the United States?
I think everyone should be rated from the very top to the very bottom, and the person on the top receives the first energy, and then we keep going down until we run out of energy.
I would bring fusion reactors online. I would bring that to you, America. We would have renewable, free energy. No more fossil fuels. It's a little thing we cooked up at Missouri State. Patented it, and I'll bring it to you.
There are a series of geothermal vents under every American city. And I am willing to open up to the American public should I become president.
The thing is, energy isn't magic. This isn't a magic trick, gentlemen. It's energy. You need to pay for it with money, and that's why I will raise money from other wealthy people. I have many friends. No, I don't. Wait.
All this money.
Yes. No, but the name. The bottom line is that when I hang out with Matt Damon and Brad Pitt, they care about things like energy. And
Both Illuminati.
Alright, Alistair Daniels, you were the last one speaking when the bell rung, so you know what that means. Please choose a competitor for a head-to-head challenge.
Missourian Zorgon.
Right, Zorgon and a completely normal human being, along with Alistair Daniels. Let's see here. Sniffling up here. You, sir, you look very pleasant. Could you please choose one of these cards and read it aloud to us?
Origin story.
Oh, it's quite loud, isn't it? Alright, so what's your name?
Eric.
Eric. Where are you from?
The moon.
Where? If you were to have to list an actual place in the United States that you are from, or potentially the Earth, and be a little truthful, where might that be?
Ohio.
What brought you from Ohio here to Washington DC today?
Following Zorgon.
Wow. All right, we have an actual Zorgon lover here. Is that true? Did you give your money to Zorgon?
No.
You make a wonderful Illuminati.
All right. Well, that was your origin story, and somehow you've made it all the way here. I don't know how you people do that sometimes, but there it is. All right. So we're going to hear the origin stories of Alistair Daniels as well as Zorgon. Zorgon, please let us get started. Please let us know your origin story. What brought you here tonight?
My name is Zorgon, a completely normal human being who is just trying to impress his father. See, his father gave him domain over the third largest county in Missouri on the condition that he bring it peace and prosperity, and then maybe he could upgrade to a larger country. I need you, America. I need you to help me do that. To give me America, and I will give you fusion technology, replicated, more I can't say. But also know that I'm under an incredible amount of stress because I am the youngest in my family. I haven't done anything. This is kind of my shot.
Thank you, Alistair Daniels, you have 60 seconds to let us know your origin story.
Thank you. My parents died under mysterious circumstances. Some sort of furnace fire. I became a ward of Henry Kissinger and Maggie Thatcher. Both Illuminati. Given their roles in the world, they were obviously unable to raise me as their own, but they set me up in a cavern underneath a waterfall outside of Augusta, Maine, where I learned the ways of the world: economics, literature, religion, politics, so that one day I could rise from the ashes of a mysterious furnace fire and rule this country. Thank you.
As well as Ohio. Could you please, sir, let us know which of these candidates gave a more compelling origin story?
I think Zorgon.
All right, thank you. Alistair. Eric, that's how it is. All right, nobody bully Eric in the bathroom, okay? I'm not all about that. It's terrible. All right. Alistair, please let us know your final words.
Good luck with your free and fair elections, America. Especially you, Eric.
And then there was three. All right, not only do people here in the audience care about domestic issues, but they also have questions about where you stand internationally. What do you view the role of the United States in the world? Anyone?
Well, Southern man in Hollywood, Florida. The bottom line is that's where they're located, Hollywood, Florida. I live there, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is that they support people in South America and elsewhere, and if we're not supporting them, then who are we? We're certainly not like Liz. Liz would support them. That's my answer.
You give them all the time in the world, and that's what they give you. All right, Zorgon, Brad, anything you'd like to add?
I believe that California has some of the most beautiful people, and we should use that as a resource. Thank you.
Elect me, you get my technology, America rules the world. You don't elect me, I give it to someone else.
All right, Zorgon. Again, you are up for a head-to-head challenge. Please choose your competitor.
I pick Perfect Man.
All right, Perfect Man, Brannon Road. Please come to the center. All right, let's look for another little sniffly human being. All right, sir, you look like you don't want me to call on you. So that's just what's happening right now, if you couldn't mind. All right, and so what's your name?
My name is Max.
Max. Could you read that aloud to the audience?
Near beer.
All right, thank you. So a lot of Americans, you know, they want these candidates to be humanized, so to speak, right? They want to know, like, can I hang out with this guy, you know, is he cool? The George W. Bush aspect, right? Okay, so both of these candidates now are going to have an opportunity to let you know what it would be like were you to go out for a beer. Now, do you drink beer, Max?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of beer do you like to drink?
I like brown ales, I like sour beer or something. That's good.
Okay, so you're a craft guy then. He's not naming any names that we know. It's just saying those giant categories. Alright, so both of these candidates are going to be able to come up, let you know what it's going to be like to have a beer with them, and at the end, you can choose which one you'd rather get beer with. Alright, Max? Alright, thank you. Candidates.
I'll go first because I'm correct. I would just like to say I don't drink beer because it ruins your body, and my liver is in perfect condition, and I think you should stop it.
Look him directly in the eyes, make a human connection. I would take you to the moon and back. It's a bar. I'm winking. We would watch the sunrise 30 times. It goes around and around. You can have whatever beer you want. I can make it in my replicator. No sours. Personal choice.
Wow, this is going to be super tough. Max, we're really putting you on the spot here, alright? So it's up to you. Whatever you think is the more appealing to you, you're welcome to choose right now.
I gotta go with 30 sunrises. Zorgon.
Alright, I'm very sorry, Brannon Road, but Max has sent you home this evening. What? Okay, look, Max decided, alright? So that's what it is. Alright, Max and Eric, you guys can use the safe restroom upstairs. Alright, Brad.
I learned something today, America. I learned that no one's perfect except me.
Done it. You've actually navigated a treacherous primary season and narrowed it down to 2, it says here in my script, qualified and capable candidates, but I'll let you assess that. Let's take a moment to look at each candidate's convention crowning moment.
Missouri can seem like a world away. But when he was growing up there as a totally normal boy, Zorgon learned family values. He learned an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. he learned how to help people with basic physical CPR. Zorgon, Missourian, human, your next president.
She was just a small girl growing up in Hollywood, Florida. Growing up in poverty, without a pot to cook in. Such is America. But just like Miss Timony Pandel, you can be an account. And just like her life changed, she will change America. So meet your own account, America. And that's Timony Pandel.
Joanne C. Timony Pandel, here for you. You can count on it.
Let's have America, a great big hand to both of your contenders this evening. Google and Ambassador Joanne C. Timony Pandel. Now, please enjoy a 10-minute intermission. Eric and Max, you can head this way if you need to use the bathroom. Everyone else, feel free to exit this way. Please enjoy a drink, make yourselves at home. We'll return in 10 minutes for the general election. Thank you.